Right. Arsing about with the fire again. It's either going to go two ways. I'm going to light it the bushcrack way, or I'm going to light it the quick way. Because I don't fancy arsing around, I want a cup of coffee. Right? What am I doing here? Well, I have no tinder bundle at all with me, of any kind. But I have char cloth and a flint and steel. I don't want to light it with the lighter. I want to get better at this because I enjoy doing it. I find it cool. Flint and steel fire, right? So I have 2 pieces of spruce bark and some nylon string. Now I heard this shit don't burn well, but we'll try light a fire with it anyway, right? Right, that's good enough. That'll take a spark, right? What we need now is tin sticks. Tin sticks that are gonna go up really quickly. No shit floating around. You want stuff that's gonna light very easily, because your flame won't last that long. That's the main thing. Get it lighting as quick as you can with the flame that you have. So you want sticks too big. Perfect. Matchstick size, but if you get what I'm saying. You know, matchstick size. Stuff that's going to catch an ember or catch a flame like fucking right fast. Why do I do this? Well, you never know. I might end up somewhere across the world, get stuck somewhere stupid. At least I can fucking light a fire with a fucking 2 stones or a piece of steel and a bit of stone. Only thing is, if I have no char cloth over there, I'm screwed. But I'll find a way. Right. So, with them, right, they're matchstick sticks. There's 1 or 2 in there, still too big. That's wet. So, right. Perfect. We have that. What else I have is, this might be cheating, but use what you got for survival, eh? You know? I also have these curls I made. So we get a flame going fairly lively here now, if it works. Now I need my flint and steel and my char cloth, which I have in here. 1 piece left, and I'm going to use the whole lot of it, because every time I try to use a small bit, it never works. There's my flint and steel, huh? Did I lose that? No, I didn't. Is it even recording? Yes, it is. Right. I hear the flow of the river in the background. How you do this is, right, you get your flint and steel. In this case, I have an old metalwork file, and I have some flint, or chert flint, whatever you want to call it, the same thing. Well, is it the same thing? I don't know, you tell me, Jay. Right? So, that stuff. The black stuff you find on the beach that I thought was just melted glass. Not the case at all. And you look for a sharp edge on it. I'm going to use this bit. I'm going to knock off a bit of an edge. Like so. And reveal the innard. Knock off that bit there. Lovely. Because the sharper, the better the spark. Right? So, essentially, what you want to do is, you want to get your char cloth underneath it and start banging the shit out of it till you get a good spark on her. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Is it? See this? Right? The wind takes that. Ow, don't burn yourself. Right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold these together. Get some of this in here as well, some of that good shit. And hope to fuck this works. What you want to do is put in between sandwich. Oh, it's burned the finger off me. We have a flame. We almost have a flame. Oh shit. This is where it gets. You want to create air. I'm gonna get my bellow. That's the job. Where's my bellow? Some more of this stuff. Get on top. You get your other wood. Leave air in between them. You want the air in between them. You might want to take out that stone so that the wind travels. More of this in there. Just get nice and hot. Let it go off on its own then. Once you have it lighting. You want to keep a soft wind on it. Keep the oxygen in it. Because if there's no oxygen in the fire, it'll go out. I laid down sticks on the ground as well, and I also took back the topsoil because it won't light with the topsoil. The topsoil is too wet to draw the oxygen out of the fire. Don't know how quick that was, but I tried to do it as quick as I possibly could. To say I was going to light it with the blowtorch because I was being lazy. See this bellow? Too big. Way too big. It's an elder bellow. Right? So I'm going to use the elder to get it going. Right? And you get the rest of your bark, spruce bark. But the only thing fucking spruce is good for is lighting fires. That'll say 100 times over. And see all this? You keep that. Put into a charcoal tin. The amount of fires you'll get home with that is unbelievable. And if you want then just to clean up, you throw the rest of it on top, it'll burn. It'll burn. And the wind will get the rest of that fire going now in a second. Just give it time. A whole lot of patience and time. And get that out of there. I want the wind to travel through. Just let it take off now on its own. It might look like it's going to go out, but I can assure you it's not. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing some bit. Thanks to all the YouTubers and bushcrafters I've learned from. Jeremy, St. Onge, Chris Leclerc, Wood of Beardsman. And more importantly, and most of all, who I picked up from, Morris Kahansky. Thanks, Flint. Right, a little blow. Give it a sec. And while I'm going to collect more of this firewood from up the trees. Now watch it take off. I'll spread it out now and lift it just a little tad, look. Watch. Manipulate it. Isn't that the loveliest fire you ever seen anyone do? Now, let the smoke blow. So, you can manipulate it whatever way you want. But the main thing is when you get a light and contain it, because you don't want it spreading too much on the roots. I know it's wet here, nothing's going to spread, but like, still, be good to nature, nature will be good to you. You know? Then you lay all your big sticks that you have for the time being. Like that. Fuck. Like a fucking Indian down here. Now you little shits that wreck my shelter. Do something like that. No, you use cans and shitty fucking plastic and fucking... Yeah. I'm just gonna leave you watch that take off. Well, I gather some more and put on me coffee. How many minutes have we? 12 minutes, that's enough. I'll be back. So, what did I use? I used nylon string. I used Flint. And I used a bit of a file, some spruce pitch, some spruce bark, and a few wood shavings from me carving at home. Am I happy and satisfied with that fire? Very. It's the quickest I've ever got one going. If you were fucking freezing with the cold now, you'd be happy having me around, wouldn't you? Now I'm going to pause while I go off and gather some more firewood. That's lovely looking fire. Look, beautiful. Said I'd show this thing off. Look him up on Instagram, Robert Set Knives. It's fucking lovely. Vinny, you might like that. I know you're a knife fan. She's lovely, lad. Thanks a million, Robert. You know who you are. Beautiful design detail on it, lads. Beautiful craftsmanship all together. And it's a nice big fucking... I reckon it's not good, lad. Anyway, I need to put on the coffee. I have enough wood in the fire for now. But yeah, beautiful knife. Comes with its own kydex sheet and all. Oh, battery is low. Almost time to go. But you saw the best of it. Look at that. Lovely knife. I love it. Thank you. Here's another invention you may or may not have seen from my friend Vinny's day off. Vinny has his own channel there. Does a bit of bushcrafting himself. He's very good at it too. Very good at the old shelter building, aren't you, Vinny? Right. So, what's in the black bottle? There's methylated spirits in the black bottle. Right? And what's inside in the can? Well, it's a full Coke can. The inside wall, there's an inside wall in it. And behind it there is, what you call it? Rock wool. And what's in the bottle is methylated spirits. And when you light it, it becomes a little mini stove. And it's a great invention. It allows me to have a cup of tea miles away from home. As you can see, I brought me water. He's up recording his bar. Right, so what you do is, for safety, you use a Bob Marley blowtorch, if it'll work. You know, look, you don't need to use the Bob Marley blowtorch. It's lighting there now, right? So you get your bottle, your thingy bobby, and you fill it with water. And about a quarter full of that canteen is enough. And I just want to get rid of all the impurities. A few impurities inside now. Now, you pour in your water now. Leave enough for a cup. I'd say there's enough in that for me cup. And you just leave it boil away then, lads. It's as simple as fucking that. Simple, but a great little invention. I hope there's enough fuel inside in that now. So that takes about, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. Dirt bag of a phone is going dead. I don't believe it. It was on 100% battery coming out here. Now the bastard thing is going dead. But look, I was just recording that there. That's going to take about 3 or 4 minutes to boil. Probably 5 minutes because I don't have the lid over it. I should have a tin foil lid over it, but I don't have any with me. So, that's that. That's the crack now, lads. I'm going to have an old cup of coffee in front of my lovely fire. That's burning beautifully. I have to say, it lit beautifully. Everything went beautifully today.